Hey guys, welcome back. So you may have noticed that I found from today there was nothing wrong with it. Wanted to title and tag it because I thought we were going to be spending Odin. Definitely did not. We did a lot of kind of side house. Take that down, so tuning in after this catch up. So hopefully we left off. It seemed like the world was gonna do side quest. There was none. Which is fun. Without further ado, back into it. Also, pardon the hair. And I'm a thirsty boy. Got home. Okay. So, we need to go here, actually. So, where we left off, there's a bunch of Ashik enemies gathering. Sounds of. We're actually going to be fighting with Joshua. That's got me stoked. Been too long. Although I have to say,
it's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
Oh,
You're right.
no.
I'm sorry.
No.
Yote is a fine scout. If Kanver was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Clive, be nice. This is the first time Joshua's really seen you in how fucking long, and you're acting like a dick. That Bahamut fight, though. That was the most satisfying thing. The way they finally got reunited and we're actually fighting together in their iconic... as their icon. Let's see where this goes. Hopefully we get to see Odin today.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
I don't know, we'll see what I got time for. Also, why is the goddamn click? I've kept this up. I turned this on the second I got home. The audio clicking, but for some reason there is. How did you get down there? How the fuck did you get down there? I'm not jumping down there to finish you off. That ain't happening. Torgal, go get him. gonna have to run away, I guess. It sucks. Kinda funny. Ow. Bye-bye. Jesus, Jill, quit trying to take my kills. It's rude when they try to steal them. Okay, 5,500. That's 5,500. Wait. Oh, shot. They're available. Are you kidding me? We only needed a fast travel there. Everything's opened up again? Okay, fuck you.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Oh, man.
All right.
That hurts.
Farewell.
They still haven't explained to us how Joshua found out about Ultimate. I don't know. Something I'm curious about. We're gonna pick up this side quest since it's right here. Oh, he's fine. He can walk it. Not even hurt.
You're
Being
injured.
a bit. Being a little whiny bitch.
What happened here? Where are your comrades?
Clearly just needs to get off.
Ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance.
They'll be
We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you.
Oh, I thought he died. That's
Our
I thought he
encampment is
that sounded like death moans. I thought he died.
just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
As long
Rest well,
Kill.
soldier.
rest. I think he's gonna die. I think he's gonna die. Yeah, we're not gonna prioritize it. We'll do it if we see.
You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Actually, it is.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We
It's
can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be...
Right. I got here in time.
damn. These guys are tough. Okay. Okay.
over.
Sweet. I mean, to be fair, I just spammed all my Genmu. That was that.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
Nobody's here. You're fine.
Sound like an Akashic.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine, Clive. He doesn't need help. But we'll insult him if we help him. Wait, where's the dude whining about his leg? Oh no! There he is.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Dead to the last
Taken
man.
care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor?
Moments before he died.
Where is he? Tell me.
Survivor's a
Wounds were
stretch.
too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
Oh, I thought I already finished the clip. Okay.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
I killed your
You must
boss.
have me confused with someone else.
Absolutely do not.
Wait. That scar.
Yep.
Son of a whore. You're Sid.
Yeah.
I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
That's how you want to die, sure. Ooh, a morality choice. No. Won't kill him.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Damn. Too late, you already gave me the stuff, no givesies backsies. Bye, bitch. Come on, Jill, Joshua, and Torgal. We have main quest to do. Whee! That was actually kind of a heavy side quest.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Like, seeing the actions of Clive's, like, the stuff we did earlier in the game, seeing that come back.
We're nearly
Oh.
there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
I can walk from here.
Like, even if it was just side quests for them. Watchmen.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Oh, we've never been to Tabor, have we?
buying or selling?
There's some fuck you got.
Go safely.
Nothing I can use.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Kanver. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
Get to fight Odin? Finally here.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Kanver is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you!
Barnabas?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see?
The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Kanver with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
That's not gonna work.
Enough.
Why did you think that would work?
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Well, fuck, he made an entrance. Like, dude has no chill. Okay.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Damn, Joshua. Moving faster than Clive, that's for sure. Hey, Bonnie. Oh, okay.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yose.
What, you can have cuddles. Awkward.
Let's find our friends.
Lucky, but
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Joshua, you dash it. You know it. Yeah, we'll pick up.
Opportunity beckons.
Might
Is
do
that
side
blade
quests
for
first, I don't
hire,
know.
perchance? Because I have a mind to make a killing.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Karava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts. Compelled as they are to acts of violence, few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labors.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool who lets opportunity slip his grasp. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches west. Once you reach the checkpoint at Tovani, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of Karava. I eagerly await your safe, and above all, triumphant return.
Yeah, I'll do side. Dialogue. Yeah, we actually have all this. Look at it. We do have one to turn in as well, based.
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a band of Curl Gone Blue couldn't break it down.
How am I going this way? Need to talk to Martha, you.
Wonderful creatures chocobos are. They're fast.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement. And rallied the rest
that's
around
what
you.
happened.
I reckon what he
This is
saw
why we
in
did
Sid,
side quest
he
game,
saw in
not
you
the
too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Talking about Tor. He's the best of Barks. He'll rip out the throat. Good stuff. I'm stuck this. I think we should.
I got peppers to numb your tongue up.
I could adjust the camera.
But there were ghosts at the gates, not days ago.
Princess.
Those things I said before.
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me.
No,
Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered.
Back. Hide away. West. I think we actually. Yeah, we got that too.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Bonnie has freed me. Bonnie has freed me. Oh God. Oh, thank God. Guys, that was terrifying.
Good.
She might be
Still alive, I see.
10-pound cat.
So Lady
But
Karen
she is...
accepted the ruby.
Oh, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever.
Karen's growing
Let me
up.
see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
She's knocking eggs. Three quests. We got 3 quests here. Oh, no. No. We got at least 4 here. Holy shit. Well, let's hope side quests don't take up the entirety of this stream.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you lot me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
I like Karen. I like Karen.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump.
Well,
I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Dude.
Oh.
Dude.
So you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
You just royally fucked up and you thought that was a good time to ask? God.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy soul couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Yeah,
he died.
Like this part of the side quest actually
Summers,
expands on the character relationship.
Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to, forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, We sat up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him.
How they become bears,
Forget
okay.
what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Kinda sweet.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall.
I ought to have stayed behind.
But I couldn't even do that.
You did, in a way.
Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
Oh, Bonnie's saying hi, guys.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us.
Okay, no. No. Everybody
I
except
just
Gout.
shove people in the right direction. And I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Sweet Jesus.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go,
I think you're gonna die.
Sid would have wanted you to have this.
Oh, his unwashed cup.
This'll do me just fine.
Thank you. Gonna go clean it now.
Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Why do you look so happy to get Sid's backwash? What the fuck? I don't understand. I know Alliant reports. Okay. So yeah, we have to knock out these quests just to make sure we don't lose. Hi, Jack. Start by picking up this one.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson,
Anything involving Mid
they
ever
vanished.
again?
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
These side quests are gonna start to piss me off again, aren't they?
Seems the hideaway's lost its
blasted book.
That last one was pretty good,
Here,
though.
you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand.
Huh.
So...
Don't sound like a
this
gun.
time.
Good, Clive.
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go
Talk
and
to
speak
him.
to Harpocrates.
No.
Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
He's the
You
worst.
do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
He just rambles the whole time. Every dialogue with him is just unnecessarily long. Alright, let's go listen to the ramblings of an old man.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
I mind. I mind.
A culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
I don't care.
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers? How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the
No.
dish is complete.
No bite for you. That would involve me having another conversation with you. I don't want Harpocrates. You annoy me. Every interaction with you causes me visceral pain. Goots!
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive.
Yeah, no problem.
You'll let
Goots.
me know what she says, won't you?
Yeah.
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
You know what? One of my favorite quotes, right? Actually, from a movie. I think it was from shoot, I forget. It was kind of like a mobster movie, but it was a comedy. One of the lines was, "An eye for an eye makes the whole world go blind." One of the characters is like, "Bullshit! Be one guy left with one eye."
Karen,
Makes sense.
how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're
I don't
doing
want to
good
tell
trade, then?
Goots that.
Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
He's Karen.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating. About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that
Bullshit,
someone
it was
in Dalamil
Goots.
has
It
been
was
spreading word
Goots.
to that effect.
Snitches normally get
And
stitches, but not when it comes to Karen.
You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocence, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize.
Edie Karen.
It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Edie now?
It was.
Screen might break
No.
for a second.
I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Alright, sorry about that. Goots. Look at you, buddy. All sad
I
about
spoke with
Aaron.
Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That you're a
The rumors were
dumbass.
unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalamil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
Uh-huh. Side quest. Speak with the children in the atrium.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
Shouldn't the children be cleaning something with some sort of lead-based product?
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
That's
What do you reckon we should
that's
do?
reassuring.
I
Holy
say you should
shit!
just tell Miss Shirley.
What the fuck?
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Oh, I get
Miss
that.
Middledore.
I actually get that. I used to take
Why
things
would
apart
she
as a
have
kid
you
too.
dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Middledore said, the best way I see how something works is to take
Engineer.
it apart and put it back together again.
Engineer.
Well, then your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but
It's the putting back we can't work out.
That was...
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
That's not true, kids. Never learn
Right.
from your actions.
Everything here
Never
was once part of Miss
be
Middledor's
accountable for
scales.
anything.
Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as
And
important as the
absolutely
others.
never apologize.
If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've
Yes.
ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
Well, one thing
I'll
at a
think
time.
about it.
One thing at a time,
Now,
buddy.
what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff.
Yeah.
But what if I wanted to weigh goods? Don't
too
think
big.
you'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Middledor's dungeon is full of them. Mostly floor.
Middle.
She puts
Sounds
them
like
in all her
middle.
inventions. They spin round.
Such an
round,
unfortunate name.
round, and
That's right. Very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where.
We
I'll
got
put the scales
shit,
together.
kid. We got shit.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the
That's
arms go on the body,
obvious.
just like real arms.
Obvious.
Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works.
They forgot about the gear.
All finished.
They never said shit about the gear.
Yes! We did it!
No, you still have the gear.
With Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hairs.
Her hairs.
Yeah, hairs for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
This one needs
What do you think,
listening.
Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Middledor and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Ow.
Until then, though,
Ow.
do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Okay. Now they're all looking at him like, oh, he's just as stupid as we are. That's actually pretty good. Okay. So, do have a few requests. At least, fuck. We got alien reports to do still too. I don't want to spend more than an hour doing side quests.
There's a storm coming, Sid. Will there be thunder?
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Yes,
Please,
do so.
there's no need.
What? No, there absolutely is a need.
Taken the three of them under her wing.
Lead-based products. Give the children lead-based products.
She'd have them follow in her footsteps.
Teach them in the long run.
And her father's.
I see.
Like make them paint the airship with lead-based
Do you know why
paint.
Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Kanver. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to
Really,
do.
because with every interaction with her...
She's working to give them a better life.
You'll...
And so should I. What's
hope
the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
No, it is kind of sweet. Teaching the kids engineering tools so they can be... Still, need to give the little shits lead-based products. Then they can eat, like if you have them paint the airship with lead-based paint, you can have them eat the paint chips, right? So then they got snacks too. Reading table, where... Okay, how fares the rest? Guardians are getting along with the axes fine enough, working to shore up the rest walls, not cleaning out what threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck deep in Akashic had you not given that horde your firm but gentle nudge. Firm but gentle nudge. I slaughtered them with fire and electricity and... How was any of that gentle? I knew you've a realm to save and all, but if you're ever in the need for a quick reviver, come see us and ask. Flames burn bright. You have an uncanny... See, I can't read it. At the end of the day, out of work, my brain is mush. I can't do this. I can't do this. Ugh. You have an uncanny talent showing up where you are most needed, my lord. Without your steel, I feel I fear the rest would be in the hands of the Akashic, and us but more of their nameless numbers. However, with the Horde now both thinned and fractured, we Guardians can focus our efforts on putting down the smallest packs without the worry of being overwhelmed, while Martha's blood axes can return to defending. As for young Oscar, you will forgive my sudden request for taking him under your wing. He is a good man, attentive, polite, hardworking. So as you can see, he already has learned everything he can from me. Humble, Wade, very humble. He would do well to continue his squiring under a more worthy shield, and the realm has none more worthy than you. Okay, you kiss ass. It's true, though. It's true. Clive's done everything. Dramatis Persane? The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all leave to sip our snake spit. Why are you drinking snake spit? Gross, man. Gross. In relative leisure. For that, I would hazard. Tired, my brain is mush. For that, I would hazard. We have your better half to thank. She put on quite the performance. Whoa. Jill and I are just friends. As for years from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection and those stiff limbs of yours and your continence and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice now. My rendition was perfect. Fuck you. Even right now, I'm reading with the grace of a poet. A word from North. Clive, you have the town's thanks for helping us rid of the thralls, but we are neither of us so naive to think we have seen the end of their like. Good Philippi has taken to seeing that we are prepared should the ghouls come once calling, but I oft worry the rank of captain has begun to weigh heavy upon his shoulders. Felipe? Just as I imagine the same might be said of you and your burdens. But remember, should the weight ever become too much, you needn't stand alone. Our hearts and arms remain ever open, as do the Vale's doors. Isabel. Clive has Jill. He has Jill. Okay? It's not happening. A humble request. As to Clive, I apologize for the sudden and untoward gesture. Circumstances have forced me to seek immediate aid, and there whom I may turn. Your most esteemed Lord Uncle has presented me with a task most vexing, and I fear I am wholly unable to perform bolted expectations, namely due to a marked lack of material aptitude on my part. To wit, I am but a manservant, not a mercenary. While I maintain the fitness ample to attend to the needs of the manor, to the attending of the bandits in the back alleys, I am sorely ill-equipped. If it please you, my lord, prithee come and see me at Martha's Rest, where I shall proceed to explain my predicament. Sebastian. Yeah.
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest?
Literally calls himself your uncle's manservant. I'm glad you clarified that, Clive. Out in the world we go. Gotta do all the side quests. Lose my fucking mind. Doing all the side quests. Are we legitimately picking up another quest right here? Or am I joining Rutherford? Are you in here? Where's the dude? There he is.
My lord, Marquis, It is you. Then you received my letter.
Unfortunately.
I am Sebastian Rutherford,
I know.
Chief Steward of your Lord Uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your Lord Uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos.
The realm is...
Your Lord Uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
How do you feel?
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas...
Alas?
I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient.
Fun, then I know you want cuddles.
On the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Help, I'm being attacked.
Thank you, my lord. I shall
Attacked
pray
by
for
a
your
cat.
success and safety.
Oh. Held hostage. Completely against my will. I can't stop her. No. We got 2 quests we can do here. Yay. Yay. Yay.
Nothing like a little unrest.
Bonnie, with you sitting right.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days.
Fine, though, you're fresh.
You needn't fret. The creatures.
You're fresh. Get.
To the meadows then.
Sadly. I didn't have to go around obstacles like that. Alright. I'm assuming this stuff I have to kill? This shit out here? Poor dogs. 153 AP? For that tiny ass exchange? Are you fucking serious?
Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby.
Harpocrates drones on.
And bright yellow flowers.
Nobody likes Harpocrates.
Should be easy enough to spot.
Like, genuinely nobody.
This must be
Not even, especially his family.
Right.
Oh my god.
Let's get this over with.
fucking this wyvern up. You spent the last 30 goddamn minutes in cutscenes.
Farewell.
Oh, that felt...
That's the wyvern's liver.
Yeah,
I
it
just need to
is.
find the herbs. Bright
Liver
yellow
will
with a heady
sustain
scent.
us. The liver will sustain us. Obtain some St. Bonnet and the North Reach Coast. That also literally here? It is. Okay.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect him.
I don't care. I care about what it means. I care about getting these side quests done so we can move on with life.
It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something. It shouldn't be too hard to find Goots.
Goots! Yeah. Goots' quest is here too. Fucking Goots. Alright. There's the big feller.
Could be I know something more.
Hey, Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumors about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen
Profiteering
this
from
work.
war. Like it.
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Delamil. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Yeah.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this stall he spoke of?
Good question. I'll go and have a look.
And I'll visit this storehouse on the edge of town.
All right, but be careful, Clive.
You're telling me to be careful.
You too,
The
Goots.
one who's killed gods? Goots, you're not very bright.
The finest cell swords in Storm.
It's the nicest way I can put it. You gotta be kidding me. It's right there. Right there. You're gonna make me go all the way around? Bitch.
Fuck. How the hell did
The gentlemen of the town guard us.
Honey, that can't I'll laugh when you fall. Are you trying to get at the catnip? Is that what it is?
What a mess.
Some people's kids, guys. Yes, it's mine. She's legitimately trying to get into the catnip.
Safety of the town
Why are you trying to get... Don't... You're guilty of sin right now. Don't give me the face.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Anybody home? I hear you're selling weapons.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys,
Not gonna kill me, period.
he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now and we can pretend this didn't happen.
No magic. No magic for you. Oh, where the fuck is the mage? Who keeps healing? It's not you two idiots. Oh, it's you.
Oh, you've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to
Hey.
Karen's skirts.
Nice to
You
goots.
weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
Murder him.
Not worth the effort.
Oh.
Now be gone. Before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goots. Right now.
I'm sure he's fine.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty painted lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And she must pay for her crimes in blood.
blood!
Goose, are you all right?
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
Yeah,
After
ear
what
blood,
she
idiot.
did, it is only right. She ruined my life and the lives of countless others. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime, and I will not allow it to continue. Goots, was it? I have no quarrel with you. Only with your employer. Run along now. You need not pay for her sins.
No.
No?
I don't care what she did. I won't let you hurt Nan. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself!
Goot, no.
Enough, all of you!
But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalimil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch!
What's the matter, wet
Everything
legs?
that happened.
Wet legs, wet
It
legs.
was all your fault.
You gonna piss your pants again, wet
And
legs?
now you'll finally pay for what you
Maybe,
did to me.
maybe shit and cum. Fuck her up.
Goose, you... If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck.
Oh, come on, piss yourself again.
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs. You remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect.
That got dark. Moral of the story, guys, don't fuck with Karen. She'll take
Sorry
your
to
eye.
keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It ain't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goots into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But what if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me
God damn.
that Wet Legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so. Oh, we have a quest. Back in Hebrew. But we can do that when we... a mission. Till then, we have side quests over here. 2 of them, in fact. Aren't we lucky? Actually, these ones haven't been bad today.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
Greatly expanded.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by giving us all the coppers in your purse.
I already told you, I have nothing.
Then maybe we'll take that pretty outfit and the steel you're wearing.
Please! These men are trying to rob me!
I'll deal with this.
Thank you.
You that one's master, then? If you kindly pay the coin he owes us, we can pretend you didn't draw your blade on Republican soldiers.
Look like bandits.
Or you can go back to your garrison and I won't report you to your captain.
Oh, you're more than welcome to. He hasn't had many visitors since we slit his throat.
Oh, because you are bandits. Wow. It's quick and easy.
I'd expect as much from Hugo's faithful, but these were men of the fist.
Much has changed in the Republican army since they lost their rock.
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times. I was sent here to observe the situation.
You're one of Rutherford's men. He sent me to look for you.
Well, then you have my thanks. I fancy I could defend myself against one, perhaps two, but a whole regiment. I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when I called upon the captain of the local garrison to make inquiries, his men confiscated my effects and locked me in a cell.
The captain is no more, and his men make the rules now.
Fortunately, I was able to bribe my way free, only to be stopped again by those soldiers you so kindly dispatched.
What of the Fist's Central Command? Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their ranks.
I would imagine they are unaware of it. Most of the army has fallen back to the capital and hunkered down behind her walls. Those who weren't recalled now rule the fringes unchecked.
They're all dead.
Answering to no one but themselves.
Then it's worse than we imagined.
Yeah.
You should return to Rosaria. It's not safe here.
I'll find a caravan heading north. You won't mind if I borrow one of these soldiers' coin purses?
That's my money. I earned it fair and square by murdering them all. How dare you?
Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I can pick up his trail.
Fuck, dude, I just left Northreach. Okay, well, we still got one in Brava. So, to me, Ambrosia.
Ready, go?
Okay. This way? I think it turned around, did I? No. Just want to make sure I'm going the right way. What?
Enough of you, are there?
And our quest should be straight ahead, basically.
Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Yikes.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Carved in 2 in Tabor? Or Tabor? 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 Abor? Ur. Tabor. Whatever the okay. Well, where's the one in Northreach? No, okay, the one in Northreach is literally right there. Do the one in Northreach first. We'll kick that one's ass. Then we'll circle back to Tabor. Tabor?
There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere.
No, literally right at the quest point, Clive. You act like you can't read maps.
What happened here?
If you're with the others, they've already relieved me of my belongings.
Oh, good.
I'm not. I'm looking for someone who was sent here by a man named Rutherford.
And then you found him. I am Alistair Rockford, attendant to the Lady Ariane of House Wellesley.
Of the 7 high houses of Rosaria. It's been a long time since last I saw my great-aunt. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? Yes. Yes, she is. The Lady Dowager has granted me leave to assist your Uncle Stuart. I was on my way back from the old capital when I saw some villagers being robbed on the road here.
Bandits?
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end. I did what I could to help the victims, but all it earned me was a pummel to the
Too
temple.
weak and pathetic, I understand.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough of their kind. You head back to Northreach, visit the Vale, tell them I sent you.
Thank you. I shall. Founder be your shield.
Bandits. Come out and play.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
Ooh, they got a big boy with them.
This one's ours, Matty boy.
Finished.
You did. don't like you. Me? What the fuck? Joshua. Joshua? Take over. Take over, Joshua. I don't like this guy. He's a dick. What the fuck? There we go. Jesus Christ, how tanky do you gotta be? What the fuck? There's another one.
Make for the town while you can. There may be more bandits nearby.
Better not be.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveler.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the Vale.
And stand by as ill might befall the heir to the ducal throne.
It's just Clive, and I'm fine. Which is more than can be said for you.
I will survive.
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene in such a brazen attack so close to their gates.
The garrison have their hands full inside the city. Some days they don't even send out patrols. There are few hands left to work the fields, and even fewer to transport the grain. The market stalls are nearly bare, and the price for what remains is exorbitant. It's not uncommon to see a fight break out over a crust of bread. When I said the ones who attacked me didn't have the look of bandits, I meant it. They were probably just desperate.
Rockford, listen to me. If you are to continue your investigation, you first need to seek the attention of a healer.
Of course. I shall return to Northreach right away.
Yeah.
But allow me to thank you first. Had you not happened along,
Don't thank me. Thank Rutherford. It was he who sent me.
I suppose he'll be wondering where I've got to. I shall send a Bastolus as soon as I'm able. Good day.
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues is...
Wait, what? We're at Martha. Oh, we gotta return to Rutherford. Right. Let's get the two in. I want to finish these. Fucking. Of course, we're moving at the pace of NPC dialogue. Dreadfully.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it. Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Clive, you seemed like a fine business partner. Not at all shady. Okay, gotta go up there. The other one here.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
You! Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant.
Weird, Harpocrates. I don't remember you being bold.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle.
In my
could have kept me from
heyday?
my studies. Here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
I'm not gonna
Climb the stairs
dancing.
And memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise. 1 each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely, the otherwise undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
Tabor.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
I'll forget it.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions.
Back in my
you'll have no
day,
trouble finding
I
the
had the
stones.
students wax my head. They would take turns using the finest of buffing solutions. What am I doing? Memorize the stone's description. Yeah, okay. Children of the hunters, tillers, reap her promised blessings and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor.
Yeah, a lot of fertile soil to grow stuff. What with all the same. Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past. Rocks. Sounded better. Die home.
What Golden Plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Have you noticed the
Those of you who are now thinking that I don't know shit about poetry, joke's on
So
you.
it's these stones to Kanver, and the rest of the boxes.
Use it as a writing exercise. Or my book. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor, sacred hold thy noble blood till ends the mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Definitely should not talk to the old crone ever again.
How are those new boots?
Careful, Clive. I'll make
Engravings
you
were in
wax
good
his
repair
head.
considering their age.
Would that I could have seen for myself.
All you had to do was...
Don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
Did it say? What was the order? I don't remember. Hold carved in. Holy shit! I put in old man poem order. Guardians of the Crystal.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Fascinating. It would seem the founders of this city were descendants of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder? The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap her promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand. That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle.
Yes.
3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times. Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers. Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one
Boring
cannot
young
help
men
but
with
wonder
stories?
why this
That's
fact
your
is
tradition.
not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! Too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Now we turn in all of our side quests and press on. Fuck. I'm so glad these are... Holy shit. Nobody hates side quests more than this guy. But do every side quest. You have to. Some of them were actually pretty good today, though. Told us a lot about some of the relationships between characters in the story, and that's good. Well, I guess Sid's not really making side characters.
I see you're still here.
Secondary.
The rest's location affords a constant flow of traders, and with it, a constant flow of information. Speaking of which, I received word from both my associates. They have resumed their investigations, thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
I only happened to be in the right place at the right time. They both seem to think the realm's prospects rather grim.
I am afraid that grim would be putting it lightly. Storm is in crisis, and if we are to free her, we must work quickly. And we must work together. Such is your Lord Uncle's wish.
As it is mine.
Breath of light, fire breath. Bahamut. I tried using Bahamut stuff. It's not very flashy. Not very practical. So far, the combos that they got are okay. Garuda.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
It's better not to.
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
I don't want to eat
Guess out these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about.
Actually, that looks delicious.
And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Oh God.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness.
Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force, a force of nature even, a maelstrom of flavor and sensation, a graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
It's food, dude.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Don't give it any thought. That's a ridiculous request. What the fuck? There's shit to kill. There's things to do. Wyvern hunting is not one of them. And an eye for an eye.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Aw.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back, just like you did in Dalamil. Don't think I didn't appreciate that.
Of course. His family.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Yeah, Karen's not
Today
crying,
cost you
guys.
the same as it
You.
did yesterday.
Okay. Oh, another Clive's room. Could fumble through some more reading material. How about we look at our town rewards and then on with the main mission?
Did you see that?
Because we still have time.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. All done?
South of... I might do this. Entirely possible. We have to go south of Tabor. That is really path. Oh, we finally get to continue the story. Thank you. Bearing with.
Are you buying or selling? Anything
My
else?
soul? Selling my soul. Side quest. You be you. Kill him. Ask questions.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
Not really.
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Pray accept this token.
Phoenix
as long as you
down.
bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Kanver, then.
We'll talk
Kanver.
about this later.
What? How are you upset by
Cyril
that?
seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
The free cities under siege?
Okay, this might be where the... Actually, we're gonna explore that area. Just real quick.
Run like the wind.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You deserve a rest.
I called it. This one shouldn't be too bad. Should be fairly...
You're on my side, Torvald.
Oh god, they're fucking me up. Okay, there we go. Hunt mission done. Did I level up? Fuck yes. Okay, that's what I was hoping. Now!
Shouldn't have messed with the leader of the pack, eh, boy?
Now!
Ready, go?
So we've got to... this way. The amount of side quests piled on there was... Why so many? Why all at once? Some of them were good though. Like really good. I genuinely enjoyed the one about Owens. And the one with Mid and the kids wasn't bad either. Well, it's Mid. One about the kids that was pretty good.
Clive.
Karen's was good too.
Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
City's fine. Wouldn't just... still isn't the kingdom of...
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Unless Odin. Is that another fucking side quest I see? No, 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 no. 3 more just popped up? No. 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 Those don't need to happen.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
Idol. Your name is...
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
You didn't know Joshua was
Uncle
alive.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into 2 parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all.
What?
We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of
How
us?
am I supposed to fight without Best Girl Jill?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Evan. Okay, so this is actually a good mission to XP farm.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Like, you can actually get shitloads of XP by doing it from the main mission line point.
Chance against those things.
I'm not gonna do that though.
They've been routed.
Wait, these guys are only level 20? The AP though?
They're wearing Waluta armor.
Okay, fuck you. Double fuck you. Let me kill your god. You deserve that. Okay, there goes your henchman. I forgot about that.
Too slow.
God damn you! Yeah, I remember that time. Fuck you. That's right, we use everything. We use everything. All the pain he caused us. Everything. I feel better. I feel better. We only got 124 AP from that. That seems low. Feels like that should have been higher. Oh, fuck you. Nope. None of that. Not gonna have any of that. 700. So just like that, we got over 1,008. I got enough? No, but I'm fucking close. Gonna get it by the end of this mission, that's for sure. Alrighty. This way? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be fighting Barnabas today. I think we're gonna be fighting his henchman. His right-hand dude. Who I'm guessing is also a dominant. Dominant of what? Dominant of what, though? I'm not... Dude got finished by sad. Okie dokie. Where did I come from? Came from down there, right? Anything up here? Oh. We gotta go this way. Stuff. Stuff! Good, we need both. Motherfucker.
It's over.
Okay, we can max that ability out now. 2,000 gil? Sheesh. I don't know what else I would put points into. I'm kind of content with these abilities. I guess maxing everything else out for the trials wouldn't hurt.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight.
my god, you're a big boy. How did that feel? Ooh!
Nice try. Nice try.
Get down here. First time I actually used that on this mission.
Still be survivors inside.
What's a big boy? Oh, no, that's where we came. See, I get all turned around in this game. Make it more linear. God damn. Is that too much to ask for? Game honestly has like pretty phenomenal balance.
Where are they?
Yes, shitloads of enemies.
These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far?
Yes.
What the hell is going on here?
You've caused quite the commotion.
Yep, Barnabas is
But
henchman.
then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield. They are men, like you
He's
and
been the
me.
hooded dude the whole time?
Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty? The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Caitlin of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
This guy's attacks are weird. Wait, he uses fire. What's going on? The fuck are you?
Too slow.
Nope.
That's better.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Shit, I was hoping to do the one thing.
Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Jesus. This dude is quite tanky. We'll see how much damage this does to him, though.
No trick.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Newthos.
Did you just turn into a dragoon? What the fuck?
Yes! Yes!
Let's try.
Oh my god. I don't like these. Jesus Christ. This dude's nuts. Ow. Holy shit. Actually taking it to his ass. Oop. Yeah, fuck you, Sleipner. I'm just gonna call you Swiper. Fuck you, Swiper. No swiping. Die.
The vessel is strong.
Gonna go iconic now.
My liege.
No? Was I wrong? Bro can literally use fire.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Barnabas? I didn't think it'd be
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud. Get back.
Uh-oh.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
That's why he could use fire. Oh, fuck, Clive.
Joshua!
Jill, no. No. This is where she dies, isn't it?
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
No. No.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But
What the fuck happened to Jill? I don't care about this.
That
Jill.
beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gill into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Okay, fuck you for locking all the side quests again. Stop doing that.
Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Oh, just fast traveling. Hang up. Okay, well then, in that case, this is probably a good place to stop. Well, let's check out what the new items are real quick, but...
Let me tell you a story, Clive.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Them rumours wet legs were spreading. Might be they weren't just tales plucked out of thin air. You see, there were a time when I weren't too particular about who I sold steel to, so long as they paid me the right price. Some women lust after blood, others after flesh, but me, I were always one for gold. And to satisfy that lust, I sold to opposing armies, stabbed my every client in the back, made myself the most hated woman in the twins. But then one day I met a man who made me a different kind of offer. Said he'd give me access to a realm-wide community of like-minded individuals in constant need of steel and sundries. On the condition I sold to him and his alone.
Was that the first time you met Sid?
Aye. And I fell right into his damn trap. He was true to his word, so I ended up being true to mine. And I soon started making the best profits I've seen since taking up the trade. And all without aiding or abetting any outlaws. Except Sid himself, that is. Told me about his plan to topple the mother crystals, you know. Said that with them gone, the realm would want for all manner of things. An opportunity for the likes of me to mint Gil. Why, I reckon an enterprising individual could find himself the richest dam in the Twins. And that's when he had me. I emptied my stores that day and moved into the Hideaway proper. And the rest, as they say, is ancient bloody history. A dozen years on, and I'm still not the richest dam. Not for lack of trying, mind. But I can say, I have never been happier. You've all shown me there are some things more precious than Gil.
Oh, don't get a heart on me now, Karen.
So don't you go messing it all up. Or you'll have me to answer to.
Okay, that was sweet and all, but I came here to shop.
Still alive, are ya? Go on, then.
Rune. Means we can probably...
You'll not find a better price
our
than
crafting
that.
materials get stronger.
It'd better all be here.
So, get on my way. Do a blackthorn.
What do I owe the honor? So, will it be?
And I was right, the rune blade. I wish Excalibur was strong. We're definitely gonna make it.
Should last you a good while.
Yep.
You can thank me later.
295. Actually, we can make the rune belt. We'll make these. Ugh.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later. That it?
Okay. But yeah, this is a good place to stop, I think. We got bodied by Odin. We did kill his henchman. Oh. Not bad. Hopefully next time, next stream, gonna be Friday. I'm not gonna stream. I'm gonna wrap. Get some editing and but Friday, we'll come back to this. Hopefully. Shit stomp up. Anyway, till then.